Okay, here we are with game 2 of Aura Hexproof versus Green-Red Birthing Pod. This is our opening hand. We're going to be on the play here since we lost round 1. So this is a pretty nice hand. We've got a Glade Cover Scout, got Ethereal Armor, Daybreak Coronet, and a Path. So enough ways to handle what our opponent's going to have, hopefully. Opponent plays a Bop. Could pass this here, but I think we'd rather just get in for 2 by playing on the Spirit Mantle. And that potentially means we can play Ethereal Armor and Daybreak Coronet next turn. Oh wait, we've got a Forest, so no, we can't do that. But hopefully we should be able to do something. So I'm going to play the Ethereal Armor. I didn't want to play the Daybreak Coronet because if he has a Enchantment Destruction, if you destroy the first enchantment, Daybreak Coronet falls off, as it has to be enchanted with another aura before you for it to work. So if you blew up the Spirit Mantle when I played it, the Daybreak Coronet would go into the graveyard. So I'd rather have 2 enchantments on before I play the Coronet. Probably didn't matter, but good idea to play around these kind of things. I'm going to play the Landmar Elf, so at this point I'm fairly convinced he hasn't got a lot going on. And obviously missing a land mana, missing land drops. So here we are, we've got our 8/8 Vigilance, First Strike, Protection from Creatures, and Lifelinker. So he's going to take 8 there, obviously struggling on mana, and that finishes it up for game 2 quite nicely. I think I'll just go straight into game 3, as that was a quick turn 4 win. So this is game 3. This is our opener. It's not amazing. Obviously we don't have any enchantments in here, but we've got a Path to exile, which can help us deal with his creatures. We've got Stony Silence, which turns off Birthing Pod, which comes in from the sideboard. Dismember, also another way to deal with his early creatures. And we've got the Scout. One just plays a Stomping Ground. We'll play out this Forest and play the Glade Cover Scout. Opponent plays a Wall of Roots, so I'm going to dismember the Wall of Roots here. Could also play the High Umbra, but I want to draw a card off it with the Core Spirit Dancer, seeing as that's the only aura we've got at the moment. So yeah, going to kill off the Wall of Roots. Means he'll have less mana next turn, and also he had a Birthing Pod. He could have potentially podded it away into something, which is not really what I want to see. So Dismember, just good attack for 1. Considered playing the Hyena Umbra, but decided against it. I'm going to play Bonfire, which is very interesting, obviously pretty bad for us. But we're okay with that, I think, generally. So we're going to be able to play Core Spirit Dancer now, and make it pretty big with Hyena Umbra. Also thanks to Totem Armor, even if he does kill the Core Spirit Dancer, it's not going to die. It'll just have the Hyena Umbra fall off, so that's fine. Also, it's got 5 toughness, so pretty difficult for him to deal with. There's a Huntmaster, which is fine. Might pass that, but I end up playing Ethereal Armor and drawing a Daybreak Coronet, so I'm just going to play that instead and make a massive Core Spirit Dancer. Once we've done that, we're not really concerned about Huntmaster all that much. Seems though even if he flips it, it's not going to make a big deal of difference. So we attack for 13 here, Vigilance, Lifelink, First Strike, go up to 24. Be nice if we had more Temple Gardens. This might have been a green-white land, and that would have been awesome, seeing as I would have Path up. Our opponent plays Pod. She punishes us for not playing these Stony Silences earlier, but I think we had too much to do on all the other turns. This is Zealous, attacks us for 13. Doesn't attack him with the conscripts, presumably because he wants to block, but seems like a kind of strange play. I could have really blown us out, but fortunately I had enough life to live there. And we're just going to get our Spirit back, out of Stony Silence. Maybe should have played out the other one actually. I forgot that Ethereal Armor actually counts enchantments, not auras. and so my Spirit Dancer actually got bigger there, turns into a 14-14 now, 14-16 rather, and I'm just going to block. We go up to 25. It's a Hell Rider, which does nothing. Best, it's another chump blocker, and actually I drew another card here. I'm not sure if I can show it now, but my next card was Rancor anyway, so I would have given my Spirit Dancer Trample, and he would have actually started losing life, and would have probably lost in fairly short order from then on out. So quite a fun match. Had quite a cool deck. Not sure it's what I'd go for. I think the combo with Kiki Jiki and Restoration Angel is too good to not be playing white, or at least blue for Deceiver Exarch or something. I mean, if you're going to play Kiki Jiki in the pod deck, then you might as well be playing the combo, I think. But yeah, good game all ultimately, and we managed to win out with our Hexproof deck, so pretty nice.